Hi, this is Jim O'Brien. I'm with New York Insurance Hub. I'm here very excited to announce the partnership with New York Insurance Hub and Dark Horse Insurance Services. This has been something that I have been looking forward to for a long time, but never quite found the right people to do this. To give us the ability to expand, to grow, to provide the very best service and products for our clients. And lo and behold, I found them. And they are actually here with me today. But I just wanted to also announce that even though we've had this partnership and transition, everything is still the same with your policies. Nothing is changing, same companies. We're at the same location, same contact, same website. Everything's the same. The only thing that's different is things are better now, and they're going to get even better in the future as we're adding new carriers. We've streamlined all of our internal software programs to provide faster and better service for everyone, and just really excited about this.
Jim, I was never good at hide and seek, so I'm really happy you found me. I'm so happy that you found us. But no, I mean, I'm super excited. I know, Mark and I are behind the scenes doing a lot of.
Yes, so our listeners know we have Matt.
Matt Turillo here,
and Anthony here.
Should have done that.
Who represent Dark Horse Insurance, and yep. We're excited for this merger with New York Insurance Hub.
It's exciting, I think Jim kind of showed us his vision board, and then Tony is a phenomenal agent. Tony, how many years have you been doing this for?
About 14 years.
Yeah, I mean Tony is phenomenal on boots on the ground. So as a guy that might have clients calling in, Jim, what would you tell your clients calling in if they call in and they're looking for you? They may not get you, so what might happen? How about what happens there?
I'm glad you brought that up, because I've been the point of contact for most of the clients in the agency, and my position has changed. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here. It's just that I'm transitioning because of the growth of the agency to more operations side, training side. So what we've done is we've set up a couple different ways for you to get service. Number one, call our main number, 518-783-0105. Call our main number. The people in the front, if they can't help you, they're going to direct you to an agent who can specifically help you with any question, any issue. If you need a new quote, anything you need, that we'll be able to take care of it. We've also set up a service email. So it's a central service email, service@darkhorseis.com. You can also email there with any questions, any service needs, anything, and we will be prompt. That's one thing I will assure you. We'll be prompt, and we will take care of you.
And for clients, we want you to know that we're looking to exceed your expectations from a service standpoint, from an education standpoint, and just bringing quality resources to you as we always do with Dark Horse Insurance.
Yeah, absolutely. And Tony, talk a little bit about your experience. Tony, you're a firefighter. You serve the community. Talk about a little bit about how Jim's going to be bridging things to you as you help people that call in or add your experience to the mix.
Right. Well, the big thing is Jim's going to be making sure that all of our staff and all of our new staff are trained to the level of customer service that not only he expects, but I expect. Yeah. Yes, as a member of the community and as a combat veteran, we have high standards, and we're going to bring those high standards into our insurance agency. We want to make sure that we have clients for life, not clients just today.
Right. It's important.
That's a great point. You hear a lot in not only just in insurance, in many industries, that we care, our service is everything, and all of that. And you may call one of these companies and not experience that.
You hear the horror stories of people calling 800 numbers, getting stuck on hold, having to talk to an AI person or like a recording, right? I feel like
or services there until a claim comes,
right, or
and then it's crickets.
right, crickets. So when Jim, you explained this to us when you were looking to transition. Which, by the way, Jim's been doing this for 30 plus years. He deserves a little bit of a break, right? He deserves a little respite and a little fun, right? And the truth is that we wanted to support New York Insurance Hub's clients, and Tony's been helpful, and Mark and I have been helpful in just building up a great staff. So the vision became really great when I knew that Jim really put clients first, and that's really what's important to us. Jim, talk a little bit about as the changes have happened. You talked a little bit about streamlining. Talk a little bit about how we've done that and how we're going to continue to do it.
Yeah, well, with New York Insurance Hub, we had what's called a customer service system that was kind of all over the place, to be quite honest. I knew where everything was, so it was workable. As we're growing, that system would not work. So we've integrated a central servicing system that holds the entire database of all of our clients. And now at just typing in your name, it's pulling up everything. All of the policies are there.
Great. All
notes, all of everything, just so we can service you properly. Things are going to be documented much better, to be quite frank, much better than they were in the past. And this is another area where I think that we have improved, is also with our communication.
Yeah.
Our communication is going to be much more frequent and, again, much more streamlined, so we can get information out to you about what's going on. And
well, it's cool you say that, because we have a sales leader that's going to be working at the office level, with our managing partner Tony at the office. And Brooks actually told me today that from bang to bullets, when the policy is complete and the other policy is canceled, it's about 2 weeks right now, which I think is awesome. So the second we make contact with a client, they need something, we run quotes, we get them information, they get us information, and they're having a new policy, a better policy, and the other policy's canceled all within 2 weeks. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah,
and
industry
for some of our more simpler clients that they're not as complex, we're actually able to do it in that day.
Oh, sometimes it's that day.
You're talking
that's
like
really fast.
You're talking simple.
And the nice thing
I
is,
have a car, I have a house. I don't have anything complex. There's no trust. There's no other.
The second there's something, maybe a claim or something that gets a little harder.
But if everything is lines right up, you're talking hours.
And the nice thing with the merger of the two practices is that we can delve down into the details of specific insurance needs that you might have.
Correct.
That are kind of fine tuned to your needs for those specialty products or those specialty items that we want to cover.
Yeah, Tony, and can you expand a little bit upon that as people listen? Like what specialty areas do we deal in? Because I know there's a lot, and
we have
your area of expertise.
We have a ton of areas that we specialize in, but I mean on the personal side. We have your boats, your RVs, your homes. Some people have multiple homes. We have people with trusts.
Okay.
Those require a little bit of different filing. On the commercial side, I mean, sky's the limits for our specialty. We definitely do handle complex businesses. We have a plethora of carriers, and we have a plethora of personnel that we can dive into. We can even get into.
Do we do restaurants?
We can definitely do restaurants. Okay. We can do your typical contractors, your artisan, your landscapers. We have special stuff for our landscapers because most landscapers plow. A lot of places don't like that. We have carriers that do.
Landlord policies.
We have lots of landlord policies. If you have big properties or even little properties, we even can get creative. As if you have a certain number of policies, we have a way to make it so it's a nice commercial policy all under one envelope instead of 15 different policy numbers. We have plenty of other things. I mean, if you have a plane, still come see us.
Sure.
We have Tokyo Marine.
Wow.
We can write a plane even. We have all kinds of different things. I mean, even the newer industries that are coming up now are really hard to place. We have, like any dispensaries, we have carriers for that.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, I wanted to make sure we highlight that because I know, Jim, as you started this practice 30 years ago, it probably was very simple. It was home and auto and a little commercial. But now there's so many specialty jobs out there and careers out there that, you have to expand that envelope. And the cool thing is now being that we're growing, we have enough agents to support the fact that we have some areas of expertise.
Well, and the beauty is with Jim training, they're going to be able to get deeper into the policies more than we would if it was just a typical agency where you come in, we show you a couple things, and then
I mean, I can tell
send you out just trial by fire.
Just from some of our salespeople, our sales leader is so excited he gets to do a commercial policy today with Jim.
Yep.
And he's so excited to learn because he's not done a ton of commercial. But, you got a guy that's 30 years in. This guy is the smartest guy in insurance right now. So he's teaching, right, the Yoda of insurance, right? I give Esley that moniker, Yoda of finance, right? Because he's teaching in a very great way where you can see those light bulbs come on. But, I mean, this is very exciting, and there's a lot of good news here. Jim, is there anything else you want to add to your clients that are, seeing this? Maybe there's a little bit of sense of concern or stress. What would you say to those people to help them understand we're here to help?
I think most of the clients that I've worked with, and most all the clients in the agency know me. That I would not pass along something that's not going to take care of you. Well, throughout the years, I've had just numerous offers to buy my agency and or partnerships, and I've never even considered it because I look at my people like they're mine. I need
family.
To take care of them.
Yeah, like family. Yeah.
And that's why when I ran into you guys, to Tony by happenstance. I mean, we weren't even talking about it, but it just
when Jim ran into me, he fell over. It was really terrible.
I was calling you about carriers.
And then it led to this conversation, and I wasn't even aware that Tony had was working with Matt and Mark and with Dark Horse and. The whole thing came together because when the very first meeting with everyone, it was about we want to follow your vision.
Yeah.
And you can tell when people are sincere. Especially being in insurance for this number of years, I've learned how to kind of read people.
You got a good speedometer on us, Jim.
And I knew it was authentic. And then as I worked more with them, this is absolutely the way to go here. One other thing that I'll note is when I first started the agency, I saw there was a void with insurance, with some other industries as well, but particularly with insurance, where the insurance world has changed. It used to be where people would go to their agent or agency's office. You built a relationship over years, and you trusted that agent, and they were kind of like pseudo family, and they looked out after you. That has all changed over the past couple of generations, and it's morphed into calling 800 numbers or agencies that have consolidated and bought up all of these other smaller agencies. Now you call these agencies, you can't even speak to an agent. You're getting phone routed. Your service levels you don't know what is going on.
Well, AI driven now.
I'll even pull back the veil, right? Like, guys, I had no idea I needed endorsements for fire in my basement. I had no idea I needed supplemental uninsured motorist. I had no idea I needed all these umbrella coverages, right? And the only reason I know that is because Jim and Tony looked at my policy because I didn't know anything, right? I'm a financial guy. I don't know the insurance. So they look and go, Matt, you're underinsured by XYZ. I said, well, nobody told me that, right? And I had a pretty good agency that I worked with, but just no one ever came over and actually did the work. So that's one of the vision pieces that I loved about Jim's agency that we're going to perpetuate is that real old school, like making a doctor's house call, come into your place, right? We want to perpetuate that.
Yeah, and that was the vision, to be what once was, to be it again.
Yeah, retro's back in, baby.
Yeah, retro is back in. And you know what I found out is when you do the right things for the right reasons, it comes back to you like tenfold. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm so glad I ran into you guys, because I was getting so tired. The agency was growing so quickly because clients, they recognize this. Hey, this guy, he really truly cares about me, and he truly wants to do a great job for me. And whenever I need something, he's right there. So our focus and our growth strategy is, no matter who you call within the agency, you're going to get that same level of service. We are going to be consistent with it. It's not going to be like an agency where you call and it's hit or miss. You get somebody great here, but maybe you call and get somebody, they're having a bad day, or they don't know that much about insurance or whatever. Right. Where every time that you call us, you're going to get a high level of service, whether it's for a quote or a policy question or a service issue.
And to New York Insurance Hub clients and policyholders, we thank you so much for putting your faith in New York Insurance Hub, and we welcome you to the Dark Horse Insurance Services family.